People ask me sometimes, what do you suggest me to do about adoration? I come and read and pray my rosaries and do, but then after that I feel kind of sleepy and sometimes I end up falling asleep. And I say, you know, you have to start from the bottom of this, and it is, you come in to see your best friend. You come in to see the most powerful God. So you don't have to be busy visiting Him. What you have to do is to come and understand that you are one with Him, and you want to be one with Him, and you are in union with Him, and it's not about what you say, it's not about what you pray, it's about being there. I can give you the example of Gethsemane when Jesus picked John, James, and Peter to give him company very close to him while he started the Passion. And he came back to them. The first 2 times was to keep them awake and told them, stay awake, lest you fall into temptation. But he wanted them to be witnesses before the Father so he could rescue more souls from that cup he didn't want to drink. This is exactly what happens in adoration. We come to give company to Jesus, and Jesus is rescuing souls while we are giving Him company. That's what happens, because we still are in the economy of salvation until He returns. That's why St. Paul teaches us that in us is completing the sufferings of the mystical body of Jesus in our lives. It is completing. So we are instruments of reparation, each one of us, until Jesus returns. So when we are in adoration, Jesus is using us before the Father to rescue souls. And this is a reparation battle. That's what it is. At the same time, when you acknowledge that, then you come to adoration and you don't need to get busy. All you need to do is to be there. To be there. Be with the Lord. But truly be there and awake. Be there, present. That's all Jesus wants from you. He wants you to be one with Him. If you want to pray, pray. That's fine. But don't think that praying is what keeps you there alert and awake, because that wouldn't be a visit. See, when we visit a very important person in our lives, sometimes we even buy new clothes, because it's so important. And we don't fall asleep visiting an important person. So you have to really get your priorities clear. When you come to visit Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, is He the most important person in your life, for real? So idolatry is all about that. You see, sometimes we come to church and our religion is all about self. I ask people, have you double-checked your prayers from the last 10 years to find out how much of those prayers, what percentage of those prayers are for you and for your little earthly life only? How much of that is for the salvation of your soul, or for the salvation of souls, for the conversion of sinners? What is the percentage? What is the economy of your prayers? How is it looking? The accounting of those prayers. Because we can see the idolatry within our religion, within our prayer life, and it sneaks in. It's very subliminal. The devil is so astute. That's why they say the devil is in the details. That's where the devil is found, details. And sometimes our prayers become just plain idolatry, worshiping of self. It's all about me. It's like sometimes mothers are worried about the children not coming home early. But when you really look at it closely, deeply, not all the time is that they are worried about the children. Most of the time they are worried about suffering, worried about something wrong happening and making me suffer. To the point when they come back, they say, why did you do that to me, right? Because it was about them. It's about me suffering. I don't want to suffer. So let nothing bad happen to you because I will suffer. But it's not about you. But you know, you don't see that. You think your worrying is correct. It's justified. But if you look at it closely, it's about you. And some parents tell the children that they are ungrateful because they don't recognize all my efforts, all the things I've done, the sacrifices for you. And look at you. You're so ungrateful. See, they blow all the graces. Because when you do things conditionally, because you want them to be grateful to you and to admire you and applaud you for the great efforts they did for you, then what you did is worthless before God. You already received the pay. And this is idolatry. See, this is what it is. You worship in self. You're doing everything for yourself. So we have to really shake this up and discern where idolatry is in our lives. Because idolatry is all about self-love.